All right, here we are, the last day of February. The last regular season game for both the Bedford High Bulldogs and the Keene High School Blackbirds. Bedford's getting ready to the playoffs. This will be the last game for Keene, as Keene has not won a game yet this year. They're 0-17. They unfortunately lost to Timberlane, who hadn't lost in 81 games, who hadn't won in 81 games their last game, 2 games ago. Bedford is currently in 7th place. And unless something drastic happens here, I think they're going to end up in 7th place for the playoffs. And they'll end up with either Nashua South, Spalding, Memorial, or Pinkerton in the first game of the playoffs. And right now, if everybody wins that's supposed to win, it'll probably be the Pinkerton high school team that they'll be end up playing. This game should be probably not too competitive, but you never know. We'll have to see what happens. All right, we're about to begin the game. Senior night festivities took a little longer. There was, I think, 5 boys seniors on the team, and I think there was 4 or 5 cheer girls that were also recognized for their 4 years of dedication to either the spirit team or the basketball team. So we're about to tip it off. Last game of the year, regular season game. Here we go. Bedford controls the tip. Keene, Missouri has it. Over to Taylor Grande. They bring it down. Looks like Keene is in a 3-2, it looks like. It's a little different defense than Bedford's seen in a while. Bedford's trying to figure it out, working around the perimeter. Missouri to Grande. Grande over to Ryan Brown. Ryan to Justin Hayes. Justin works it back to Taylor Grande, over to Cam. Cam back to Justin. Taylor Grande open, fakes it. Thinks about skip passing it, but doesn't. Gets it back to Justin, top of the key. Cam Missouri way out. Ryan Brown in the corner. Not much movement by Bedford.
And there's a tight zone defense here by
Coach
Keene.
Fitchy's calling some kind of offensive play here to run. Bedford's not too much of in a rush. Skip pass over to Justin Hayes, who puts it up in the corner, but misses. Bedford rebound. Blackbirds from Keene rebound it. Bring it down the other end. All right, Keene has the ball. Bedford looks like it's in a man-to-man. Bedford almost steals it, gets it in down to number 2, over to 22, top of the key, dribbling down the lane, back over to number 2. Number 32 is wide open, left-handed 3, but doesn't make it. Bedford grabs the rebound. Deserve is leading the charge. Brings it over. Back to Cam, over to Taylor, the other side, over to Ryan Brown. He looks, brings it back out. Taylor has it. Taylor over to Missouri, to Justin Hayes. To Cam, to Taylor, to Justin, to Cam in the corner for the 3. That looks like it's off, and it is.
Good rebound.
Sam gets the rebound, kind of flips it up and gets fouled. And the call is made by Pat McCarthy, one of the 2 referees, who I've known for a long time. Longer than I want to admit. 2 free throws for Sam Stanton. What have you seen so far, Rich?
Well, a good tight zone by Keene.
Sam misses the first one. Mokus is coming in for Missouri, it looks like. No, I'm sorry, it was for Justin Hayes. Sorry. Didn't see Justin step out. He was... See, I'm trying to break the scoring drought by both teams, and he misses both, and Keene grabs the rebound. And they're bringing it up. Bedford stays in its man. Very slow-moving game here. Very slow-moving game. Pass to the top. Number 2, that I think is their center. Emmett Kiernan lobs it in. Mokus steals the pass. Goes over to Grande, and they're off and running.
Good heads up.
Taylor trying to dribble it through. Pulls it back out. Over to Ryan Brown. Ryan doesn't do anything. Back to Taylor for a deep 3, and it looks like it's off. Ryan picks it up on the rebound, misses. Sam Stanton fighting for the rebound, grabs it. Tries to throw it off the Keene guy, but doesn't. Keene's bringing it down, number 32. Ball's up. Oh, Mokus gets called for the foul on the loose ball.
He just got a hand in there. Not much of a foul to it, but...
Number 35 comes in for the Blackbirds. Bedford stays in its man on the inbound pass. Lobs it way deep. Moving it around the perimeter, not much really happening. Carry's being called, and it's a turnover. And out comes Sam Stanton, and in goes, got his name there for a second.
It's Tom O'Rourke.
Tommy O'Rourke, sorry about that. Skip pass all the way over to Brown. Brown back, skip passes over to Cam. Cam dribbles in to the corner, back out, throws it into Tommy, back out. Tommy's got it. Tommy puts it up, misses. Hits it over to Ryan Brown, who puts it up, and he misses. Bedford can't seem to get a point. Tommy O'Rourke almost saves it, but it's called Blackbird ball.
Boy, we're almost halfway into this first quarter with no score here.
Nothing really happening. Pass is thrown away by the Blackbirds. It's a hockey game we got going, 0-0 after almost 4 minutes. It's actually three and a half minutes gone in the first quarter. No score. We got more fouls than we do points. Cam's got it in the corner. Taylor to Ryan, back to Cam in the corner, puts up
Open.
a 3, long. Ryan Brown grabs the rebound. Reverse layup, and
Nice
it's in.
reverse.
We break the deadlock at 0. 2-0 Bedford. Pass over to number 32. Out to number 2, their center, who's at basically the midcourt spot. Mocha's covering him. Carried, being called again on Keene, and they turn it over again. Looks like Keene wants a timeout, and he's going to get one. 30-second timeout called by the Keene coach. Very lethargic by both teams so far.
Not quite figured that time out. Maybe just get things together here.
Yeah, not sure either team knows what they're doing yet, and I don't know why. It's 3 minutes and 58 seconds into the game, and it's 2-0 Bulldogs. Crowd, pretty spot, more parents than kids here in the crowd. Again, it's the end of the school vacation week, so people are away. Bedford looking to close out the season with their 10th straight win. They've got 9 straight right now, and they've locked up at least a 7th seed as far as I can tell, as long as they win tonight. And they'll have a home game on Tuesday against a to-be-determined opponent. Hey, Bedford Grande fiddling diddling over to Missouri. Missouri looking low. Skip passes it all the way across to Brown. Brown looking in, gets it to Grande. Grande gets caught up and gets stolen from him. Coach Fitzpatrick does not look happy. They're just not performing up to the standards they've done the last 9 games they've won. Pass into number 35,
pass.
who misses the layup. Tommy O'Rourke with the rebound. Taylor Grande bringing it down. Ryan Brown has it. Ryan throws it to Grande. Grande to Ryan. Ryan puts it up. Makes it. 3-pointer. 5-0. Stolen by Ryan Brown. And they're off. Cam has it. Over to Taylor. Taylor to Ryan. Ryan skip passes it to Missouri, who throws up a deep 3 from the corner and makes it, and that makes it 8-0.
And the Bulldogs seem to find their touch here.
Yeah. Number 10 has it, had a little opening, but didn't do anything with it. Back out to number 20, trying to drive against Missouri. 35 has it. O'Rourke's on him. Pass is thrown down deep. Trying to put it up, but he's behind the backboard, had nowhere to throw it. Taylor's off and running. Has it. Over to Cam. Cam skip passes it over to Ryan. Ryan skip passes it to Taylor. Taylor takes the 3, and he misses. Tries to follow up, but doesn't get the rebound, but he keeps it alive. But Keene picks it up, and they're trying to break. Number 22 has it. Tommy O'Rourke hits it. Missouri saves it, but it's out of bounds. Tommy was out of bounds when he got it in the corner. Keene's taking it out of bounds underneath the basket. Passing to number 10. 10 over to 22. 22 over to 20. And they bring it back out. Sorry, I haven't become familiar with these Blackbirds names. Picks up his dribble. Mokus tries to steal. Hits it again, almost gets it, but it's picked up by 22 and he drives. It's blocked by Meservey. Meservey over to Taylor. Taylor to Ryan. Ryan drives in, gets it blocked, but it's fouled on the way in. And they'll be shooting 2. A little over a minute and a half to go in the first period. And Bedford's still pitching shutout, 8-0.
Yeah, the crowd's come to life a little bit here.
Jake Capistrano will be checking in. Ryan Brown makes the first. Jake is coming in for, I think, Ryan, the shooter, so he still has to sit out. Ryan makes this one, he'll be coming out. There's the second, he makes it, he is coming out. 10-0, Bedford. Bedford has a little pressure on. Still has a shutout. Keene's got to hurry to get it over. Could be called for, no, they do beat the 10-second ball.
Yeah,
Ball
like
is
a
almost
bit of a travel
stolen, but Keene controls it and brings it back out top to start their offense. Bedford still in there man-to-man. Over in the corner, 32 is the lefty who's driving. Puts it up, gets fouled. Foul is on number 14, Jay Capistrano. That's his first foul. That's the second on the team. And Nathan Erickson will try to break the skid for Keene, and he does. Gets them on the board with their first point with a minute 6 left in the first quarter. 10-1 is the score. Dips, puts up the second, makes it 10-2. Taylor dribbling it down, over to Jake in the corner. Jake over to Taylor deep. Taylor has it. Over to Jake. Jake to Cam. Cam to Jake. Jake back to Cam. Cam's going to take the deep 3. Makes it. 13. And I think that's Cam's second or third three-pointer of the game. The lefty's trying to drive again. Throws it away. It's a turnover by Keene. And checking into the game is Ryan Brown for Cam Meservey. No, Cam stayed in, so I think it was Taylor Grande that came out. Not sure about these substitution patterns. A little less than 30 seconds to go in the game. In the first quarter of the game, sorry. Tommy O'Rourke puts it up, makes it. It's 15-2, a little under 20 seconds to go. Bedford kind of running away with this one. Lobs it inside, right? Jake gets beat. Layup, puts it up, misses the lefty layup, but he's going to the line for 2. That was foul was on Jake Capistrano. I think that's his second foul since checking into the game. Keene's coach is very subdued and quiet, just I think playing out the strings. They're missing one of their players. Not sure what the kid's name is. He's the redhead at the end of the bench. Who's a very good guard and doesn't look to be dressed to be playing today. So number 10 just missed his free throw, taking his second. 2.8 seconds left to go.
And this Keene team tonight has 7 seniors here. So.
Tough long season for the 7 seniors. Second free throw is also off.
Absolutely.
Cam holds on to it, throws it length of the court off the backboard, but misses. End of the first quarter. Very lethargic, especially by the Keene Blackbirds. The score is 15-2. Bedford leads. This first quarter was sponsored by Chabrick Roofing. 603-714-7526. To help replace your roof is easy when you let them do the work for you. Trying to help support local business? Call Chabrick Roofing at 603-714-7526 for any remodeling needs that you have for your home. See you in the beginning of the second quarter. Thanks. Hey, hopefully we got more action in the second quarter than we did in the first. 15-2. Bedford Bulldogs lead the Blackbirds. The bus must already be running outside for the Blackbirds the way they're playing. Looks like they got 4 different guys in there. Pass underneath, too far under, throws it back out to the wing over to 35. dribbles, throws up a two-handed shot from the middle. Rebounded by Meservy. Over to Capistrian. Capistrian over to Cam. Cam over to Jake. Jake picks up the three and makes it. I think that's 4 or 5 threes we've hit.
He's got a nice touch.
Yep. Great shot by Jake Capistrian.
Bedford's been attacking that three-point line tonight.
That defense that came out pretty strong has kind of gone lethargic on the for the Blackbirds. Work it to the wing. Try to set up a pick. Mokas is now covering number 5. Over to 15. Deep in the wing. Not much you can do from there. Uses a pick from 33. Puts it up. Air ball. 35 has it. Gets blocked by Ryan Brown. Over to Meservy.
Yeah.
Meservy dribbles it up. Over to Ryan Brown, who puts it up. Misses. He tries to save it, but he's out of bounds. Keene inbounds it, trailing by 16. A little under 7 minutes to play in the second quarter. 5 seniors were recognized before the game, and 4 of the cheerleading seniors were also recognized. Sorry, 5 of the cheerleading seniors. So 5 boys and 5 girls recognized before the start of the game. Not much movement by Keene. Meservy steals it. Gonna go one-on-one. Drives, puts it up, gets fouled, makes the basket. Trying to make the old-fashioned three-point play. Nice drive by Meservy. Goes to the line. Colby Gender will be checking in. Cam makes the three. Going in for Ryan Brown.
And there's a three-point play in another fashion there for.
Yep. Josh Kohler's checked in for the first time for Bedford, as is Colby Gendron. Pick. Cam gets picked off. Goes try up to block it. Doesn't get it. Jake gets the rebound. Colby Gendron brings it back up after the tip pass. Jake has it. Jake's dribbling. Going down. Puts it up, off. Mokas grabs the rebound. Sees Jake in the middle, who gets it blocked. Good look. Oh, and it goes to Keene, which is a little surprising. Keene's bringing it up, trailing by 19, 5:45 to go in the second quarter. 15 drives, back out, 25 puts up a three and makes it. 5 points now for Keene. Over to Josh. Josh goes in. Cam's got it. Fakes the shot, dribbles. Nobody's got it. Over to Josh, over to Mokas. Mokas has it down low. Over to Jake. Jake drives, puts it up, misses. Mokas tries to steal, hits it, but it goes up. Keene, and it's Bedford ball. Taylor Grande's checking in for
Full substitution here for Keene.
Jake, and Mokas is out, and Ryan Brown comes in, and Keene put in 5 new guys. Most of which were their starters. Not all, but most of them. Grande's bringing it down. 5 minutes to go, 21-5. Ryan Brown has it. Over to Colby Gendron. Goes by his guy, dribbling down left, puts it up right. A little too strong off the backboard, rebounded by number 2. And Keene brings it down the left. He has it over in the wing, over to the center in the middle. I don't know why he's playing the top. Should be down low. Over to number 10, who gets fouled by Colby Gendron, and number 10, John Link, will be going to the line for the Keene Blackbirds. Really feels more like a scrimmage game than it does last game of a varsity season, but it is what it is. Bedford's 10-7, looking to go to the playoffs. Keene just playing out the strings, 0-17. Link misses the first free throw, will be taking his second. Crowd's making a lot of noise, but I'm not sure they're all paying attention to the game. Paying attention to each other right now. Just having some conversation over there. Makes the second, makes it a 15-point game for Bedford. Ryan Brown has it on the wing, driving, trying to go through 2 guys, flips it up, no call, and goes the other way. 32 throws it down deep to the center. It's finally down low. Blocked by Grande, but I think he was out of bounds, and the ball will be over to, will stay with Keene down that end. Keene inbounding it under the basket. Bedford staying in a man-to-man. Gets it into number 10, who's trying to go by Ryan, but he stops him. Over deep wing, throws it into Colby Gendron, deflects it, but it goes to another Blackbird, who's now trying to drive, throws it, but Ryan Brown steals it. And he's going to give it up to Taylor Grande in the wing, a little pass behind him. Throws it out to Missouri for another 3. Misses. Josh grabs the rebound, over to Colby. Colby's going to drive down the left. Gets blocked, gets fouled, and he's going to the line to take 2.
Yeah, he draws.
Fouls on 2. Emmett Kiernan for the Blackbirds. Colby puts it up, a little strong. Bedford's been stuck on 21 for a while.
Yeah.
Second one, off the front, off the back, and drops in. Keene working it, 20's open for a 3, puts it up lefty and makes it. 22-9. Taylor, nice drive, nice shot off the backboard on the left-hand side, but he put it up with his right hand and hit it hard off the backboard and fell right in, 24-9. Lob pass into number 10, fake, but makes the layup left-handed. Nice play. Keene's come to life a little bit here.
Yeah.
Ryan Brown fiddling, dribbling up top, not making any movement. Colby over to Taylor in the wing corner. In between, drives, brings it back out, looking to drive, goes. Colby Gendron has it, looks for the shot, but then pulls it back. Taylor Grande, Ryan Brown driving, goes down the lane, passes it over to Gendron, but throws it back out to Missouri. Missouri throws it up top to Ryan Brown. Ryan underneath.
Nice
to Gendron.
look underneath.
Gendron fiddling, puts it up, little strong. Back out, Taylor Grande hustling, grabs it.
Nice
over
pass.
to Gendron, righty layup. Nice play by Taylor Grande.
He didn't miss it that time.
15-point lead for Bedford again. Nice play. Double pick up front. Taylor gets through it, stays on number 22. Josh covering number 32. Fouls being called underneath against Keene. Foul on number 2, Emmett Kiernan, who I think that's his 3rd personal foul. Taylor Grande bringing it up. Over to Cam. Cam driving down the middle, drives, dishes it out to Grande. Grande now driving. He dishes it out to
Gendron with a 3 there, misses.
Colby misses the 3, and Keene gets the board and brings it over half court. Down to number 2, throws up a wild shot, but is fouled, and he'll be going to the line. The foul is on Gendron, Colby Gendron. That's his first foul. No, second foul.
Now he's a freshman, and he's getting quite a bit of playing time in
well,
there
he had one big breakout game. He had over 20 points in the game early in the season against BG, and ever since then, teams have found out about him.
Impressive ball player.
Free throws made.
Taking a 3 out there, looks like he has a touch too.
Oh, he can make them. Second one's in and out. Josh grabs the rebound over to Taylor. Keene will be substituting 5 guys next whistle. Nice move by Cam around number 20 for the layup.
Nice and strong. 16-point
lead, less than 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Feels more like a basketball game all of a sudden, finally. 22 dribbling, 32 has it, left-hander. Josh Kohlers has him at top of the key. Pass deep in the corner, 22 takes a 3, makes it. That's about 3 threes that Keene's hitting this quarter. Grande has it, over to Josh. Josh is now going to dribble. Gets fouled as he goes up. Blocking foul on number 32 for Keene. That is Nate Rickerson for Keene.
Looks like Keene's going to get their entire bench in here as a substitution.
Seems like that's the coach's pattern, 5 guys at a time. I think he's got 10 guys in total. He's just going 5 and 5.
Seems like a plan.
Justin Hayes comes in for Ryan Brown for Bedford. And Jake Capistran, one of the seniors, comes in for Colby Gendron, a freshman. So Bedford has 3 seniors out there. Josh puts up the free throw, makes it, 29-15, minute 30 to go.
A couple of these Keene players actually played in the JV game earlier.
Interesting. Keene working around the perimeter. Now trying to drive but gets stopped. Another carry is called. It's the 3rd carry it's been called against Keene.
You don't see that called often, but we've seen it tonight 3 times.
Capistran inbounds to Grande. A little pressure being put on by Keene. Grande able to break it. Over to Capistran. To Meserve, who's driving. Puts it up, gets hit, but no fouls called. Shot was also partially blocked. Grande applying some defensive pressure as with 15 dribbles it up. Almost loses it. Gets by Grande. Meserve kicks it on the pass and it'll stay Blackbird ball. Keene's inbounding under the basket. Taking time. Oh, Meserve almost had it, but couldn't get his hands on it. Somebody hollering from the Keene bench to run motion, I think. Ronnie applying some pressure. Double picked off the ball. Kohler picks him up, and Ronnie picks up Kohler's man. Pass way back. 35 over to the wing. 5 dribbling.
30 seconds.
Jumps up. Puts it up, misses, but 33 grabs the rebound, puts it up, gets fouled. I think Grande is going to be called for the foul. And they'll try to cut the 14-point lead down with 2 free throws with less than 30 seconds to go. What are your thoughts, Rich? So for what we've seen so far this game.
Well, Bedford seemed to hang on to this 13-point lead that they started earlier. Keene looked like they were coming back a little bit with the 3-pointers.
Yeah, Keene seems to come a little bit to life, but missing a lot of free throws that could have cut it further into this lead. Ryan Brown just checked in for the last 27 seconds of the quarter.
Don't have much of a bench either.
5 men. A lot of pressure being put on by Keene. Justin Hayes is going to break the press and hopefully get a good play run for the last play of the quarter for Bedford, and hopefully leads into a bucket. Nice play. Cam gets by, but he misses the layup. Wide open, and he missed it. 13 seconds left. 15's a little bit out of control, but he gets by everybody, puts it up, and in. Deep pass.
2 seconds.
There's a Cam who puts it off the backboard.
Oh, it almost
doesn't
went
fall in. Only an 11-point lead for Bedford. Really not a well-played game by either team, but it is an 11-point lead for the Bulldogs of Bedford against the Blackbirds. What can you say? Last game of the year for one team, another game for last game of the regular season for Bedford. Looking forward to a playoff run. I'm sure Coach would like to see a better performance
start
by
next week. What's the situation with that?
Yeah, playoffs will start on Tuesday. Bedford probably will finish 7th and play the 11th seed, whoever that might. The 10th seed, whoever that might be. This quarter is sponsored by Copper Door. And just so you know, the productions are made by CastleHill Media Productions. For all your athletic recruiting video needs, call CastleHill Media at 603-289-4615. We'll be back after halftime to do the second half and hopefully a little better brand of basketball. See you then. All right, here we are for the start of the second half. Bedford leads by 11, 29-18. Let's see what this half holds in stores. Bedford starting 4 seniors and Ryan Brown. Meserve, Grande, Capistran, and Mokus. Taylor's bringing it up. Over to Brown, to Capistran, to Meserve, to Mokus underneath. Mokus fiddling, diddling, back out to Brown. Brown driving, throws it up. Foul on probably Mokus on the rebound. I didn't see it exactly, but yeah, that's the call. It's the second foul.
I don't know if Brown was expecting a foul there. He kind of underhanded that ball. I don't know if there was contact.
Yeah. Bedford's with some pressure. 15 drives, pushes off, gets the shot off, cuts the lead to 9. Ryan Brown has it. To Jay Capistrand, to Cam Meservey. Puts it up by Taylor Grande, and that's off. Jake tried to steal it, but couldn't get it. Stolen by Ryan Brown. Goes down the middle. Over to Jake, a little behind him. Grande drives, throws a pass underneath. Ryan Brown misses the layup. Bedford better start making some of these things, or this game could be closer than they really want it to be.
Yeah, Keene started the second half with some aggressive basketball.
22. Down to 2, the center up against Meservey, who misses and grabs the rebound.
That was a nice move. You got to make those.
Yeah, he's missed a couple easy ones. Jake has it on the wing. Over to Cam. Cam dribbles, drives, gets fouled. It'll be Bedford ball in the inbound. 2 substitutions coming in for Bedford. Ryan and Taylor out, and Justin Hayes and Tommy O'Rourke are in for Bedford. Underneath, Justin Hayes throwing it in. Throws it in. Tommy O'Rourke puts it in for a layup. 11-point lead for Bedford. Justin Hayes applying some good pressure on the dribble at 22 for Bedford. Oh, 10 gets called for an illegal pick for the Blackbirds. Bedford will be going back the other way, trying to extend its 11-point lead. A little pressure is going to be applied here. Meservey comes down and helps out, and he dribbles it up. Over to O'Rourke. To Hayes. To Mokas. Mokas to Capistrand. Capistrand over to O'Rourke. O'Rourke to Meservey. Meservey drives in, puts it up, gets fouled, be going to the line. Looks a little frustrated. 22 is called for the foul for the Blackbirds. That's Isaiah Tousley, who I don't think we've called his name yet today. Meservey makes the first. No, Keene's making a one-man substitution. I don't think we've seen much of that today. Meservey puts up the second, and it's good. Seth Doobie comes in for Tristan Primus for Keene.
It's like they're changing it up a little bit there with the substitutions.
Bedford almost steals with the pressure. 32, drives in, throws it up, misses. Rebound over the back by number 10, over Jake Capistrand's back, and number
again,
10, John Link is called for the back, for the foul, reaching over the back on the rebound.
Blackbirds again, easy layups, they're just missing them.
Yeah, crowd's being depleted as everybody left after the halftime game put on by the younger players from the Bedford League that played at halftime. Tommy O'Rourke driving.
Quite
throws it
entertaining
into Mokas.
game.
Mokas drives right, puts it up, misses the layup. Number 2 rebounds it. 13-point lead for Bedford, 5:20 to go.
You don't want your center taking the ball up there.
No, but not sure Keene's got much organization in what they're doing here. Into 20 at the top of the key. Tommy O'Rourke applying some pressure. 22 puts it up. Mokas gets in his face, misses, but 22 follows up and gets the rebound.
And that's why you follow your shot.
Yeah, exactly, because you can get it. You know where it's going better than anybody else. 22 fiddling. Jake Capistrand tried to steal, but I think he's going to be called for a kneeing foul by the referee. 13-point lead, 4:49 to go, third quarter. Crowd's making noise, but I'm not sure it's related to the game. You can hear the cheerleaders in the background, too. Inbound pass to 10. Mokas hits it away, but it stays Keene ball. Inbound on the other side of the basket by Keene. Into 2.
Into
Mokus
the big
holds it,
guy. And
misses the layup. Capistrian has it. Drives, throws it up, misses. Tommy O'Rourke has the rebound, and somebody's all over his back. I think it was number 2 for Keene. Who I think that'll be his 4th foul. What are you seeing so far, Rich?
not much.
It's kind of both our feelings right now about this game in totality. Not much. Hopefully nobody gets hurt. Bedford gets a win
again,
and we move on.
Bedford's maintaining this 13-point lead, but it doesn't appear like there's any.
Capistrian. Reserve. Tommy O'Rourke puts
a nice
the layup
pass.
in. That's a inbound pass, almost solid by Missouri, but he misses it. Now it's a 2-man 32 driving, goes in, misses, puts it up by number 10. He misses.
But these are these easy
32
shots.
flips it up.
Keene just can't get to fall.
Bedford didn't do a good job of getting the defensive rebounds. Fouls on Mokus, and I think that's his 3rd. And coming in will be Sam Stanton.
And it seems like the Keene coach has the bench cleared now again.
First one's good. Mokus is out, as is Jake Capistrian.
Keene replaces everybody but the shooter here.
And he'll be coming out because there's a guy at the bench waiting at the table checking in for him if he makes the second free throw. 14-point lead, 4:15 to go. Misses the free throw. Josh grabs it, throws it off to Tommy O'Rourke. Justin Hayes bringing it up. Missouri on the wing. Kohler up top. O'Rourke on the wing. Tommy driving. Gets stopped. Loses control. Goes on the floor. Missouri picks it up, gives it to Stanton, who puts it up. But he's being called for a travel before the basket. Wide open, but he got called for the foul. Justin Kissel comes in for Nate Rickerson for Keene. Missouri's out, and Taylor Grande's in for Bedford. Keene inbounding. Hands it off to 15, who's now got Taylor Grande's pressure being applied on him. 15 loses control, goes out of bounds, and it goes over to the Bulldogs. Very rough game, rustic game, not a very well-played basketball game. O'Rourke on the cut, throws it up, misses, but gets fouled.
Right idea there.
Fouls on Rohit Vuruganti. That's the way I read it from the program. Tommy O'Rourke bounces it off the front of the rim and in. Make the lead back to 15. 3:41 to go.
So overall, John, how was this year's Bedford Bulldog season, in your opinion?
Well, unfortunately, it took us a while to get our first win because we played most of the better teams in the division at the beginning of the year. Yeah. But once we got our feet under us and got our first win, we've won 9 in a row, and this will make us 10 after Stanton grabbed that rebound and put in the layup to make it a 17-point lead. You know, I think everybody would tell you they didn't want to play us when we were 0-1. Somebody else told me after 0-2 they didn't want anybody to play us. Same thing after 0-3, but after 10 straight wins, I got to believe now they really mean they don't want to play us.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see what happens in the playoffs. Matchups are everything that matters, and we'll see who we end up getting for the first round game that will be here at Bedford, as we'll finish 7th, assuming we keep this lead, the 17-point lead, and we'll go from there. If everything played according to form and we won our first round game, Trinity's the 2 seed, and they would be the next team we'd play if they won their first round game, which is the same team we played last year. If I remember correctly, we were 7th seed last year. Same kind of thing happened last year. We didn't start out well, played well at the end, got up to the 7th seed, and had to play Trinity at Trinity and got beat pretty soundly in the quarterfinal game last year. Hopefully that doesn't happen again this year. Stanton at the free throw line.
Bedford really got off to a slow start this season and seemed to get it together in the end here.
That's what I'm saying. Both seasons, last year and this year, same thing happened. The start of the season was rough. Last year it didn't take us as long to get our first win as it did this year, but same kind of theory. And then we got hot at the end last year and crawled into 7th place. And we've done the same thing here this year.
Well, looking forward to some good playoff basketball then.
Hopefully. Offensive foul called on 35 for Keene. Again, his name was Rohit Vuruganti. Production crew doesn't believe that's the name, but I'm going to keep saying it every time I can. Taylor Grande gets it stolen, and 15 puts it in for a layup. Back to a 15-point lead. Justin Hayes trying to get it in, gets it into Tommy O'Rourke to Taylor Grande, and he'll break the press by himself, and he keeps going. He might go all the way. No, he gets it over to Justin Hayes, but it gets stolen by Keene, and they come back the other way. 15 has it over to the wing to 33. Back to 15, who's trying to drive at the free throw line, puts it up and in. Little life.
Yeah, I
Tristan
won't give you any problems with that name, John.
Very unorthodox game being played. Taylor Grande gets by his guy, and it looked like he had an open layup. Somebody else came over and hacked him pretty hard. And
got an elbow to the face there.
That foul was on Rohit Vuruganti. Taylor Grande at the line, dips and hits. Cam Missouri checking in for Tommy O'Rourke. Ooh, now we have
the other
Gardner
Gendron,
the sophomore Gendron brother, checking in for the first time in this game. Grande dribbles a couple times, one more time. Arches, dips, puts it up, and it bounces in, out, and in to extend the lead back to 15. A little over 2 minutes to go. Bedford applying full court man-to-man pressure. But it's broken by the Blackbirds. But he loses control, but gets it back, throws it over to the deep wing, brings it back out and sets it up again. Keene, 15, takes a deep three, airballs it. Bedford will be inbounding against the Keene press with less than 2 minutes to go. Looking around at the crowd, more conversations going on than eyes looking at the game. But can't blame them. It's not exactly best basketball you've seen in a long time. So
well, it's
Grande
the end of
gets it
February
broken.
vacation week here too. So
True.
these, I don't know how many of these fans actually want to be here tonight.
Crowd's asking for the other senior that hasn't played yet, Andrew Gilson. Ball is stolen, but the key man is out of bounds.
One would think, given the score, the coach might oblige tonight.
I would hope he'd put all 5 seniors in together at some point. That would be nice.
It'd be nice.
But we'll see. Win's
nice.
more important than anything else. Got to get the W.
Absolutely.
Still Bedford ball.
I would say they're well on their way here, though, by
Coach
now.
Fitzpatrick's calling his first time out of the game with a 15-point lead with less than 2 minutes to go. This quarter is being sponsored by Chadbrick Home Remodeling. We'll give you the full details in between quarters of how to get in touch with them and get all your remodeling needs taken care of. Looks like it's a 30-second timeout as both teams are just standing with their coaches getting some final second instructions, and as you can hear, the buzzer's already gone off. Trying to make this as viewable as possible, but I'm not sure we're being successful in what we're doing. I'm getting the nod from the production manager that he feels the same way. John Mokus with Rich Chadbrick bringing you the game tonight. Grande loses the ball again, steals it back, gets it stolen back. Now there's a foul being called by referee Pat McCarthy. 35 on Keene is being called for the foul, and that is, once again, Rohit Vuruganti. Sounds like a wine. I'm not sure it's a fresh wine, but it's a wine. I think that's 5 fouls on Rohit Vuruganti. Won't be able to say that name anymore. Keene coach is up, looking down the bench, trying to figure out who to put in. Vuruganti's coming out of the game. And he's a junior, so he will be back.
Yeah, this Keene team has got 7 seniors. I know I mentioned this before, but
yeah,
I was watching a little bit of the JV game, and there's some talent there, but
Keene JVs were beating the Bedford JVs 51-43 when I came in, and they got beat pretty soundly by 5 or 6 by the end of the game, and I came in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Bedford came back and won that game.
They put a press on it, and Keene couldn't break it. Grande misses the first free throw. He's still a 15-point lead. Only about 30 seconds have expired, and it feels like it's been 10 minutes. Grande puts up the second and makes it. Bedford applying a man-to-man pressure. 5 gets open. Back to 32. Lefty dribbling with his right. Trying to go. Goes all the way. But goes with his right, gets fouled, and I think the foul is on Gardner Gendron. That'll be his first foul. This game is putting the game of basketball back about 20 years. I'd say 50 years, but there was no three-point line 50 years ago, so I can't go back that far. First free throw is good by Nathan Rickson. He has his second. He's a pretty good player. He's a left-hander. Doesn't get up high, but uses his size.
You know, this team's got a couple of lefties.
Yep. Grande feeds Meservey for the layup. Righty
Off
layup on the left side.
Makes a shot.
Yep.
It's a good layup.
Makes the lead 16. Keene brings it up over half court. A little over a minute to go in the quarter. Stolen by Grande. Grande leads the charge. Goes up himself. Up and under. Nice play. Bedford really extending the lead now. Keene guard between the legs, but not really getting anywhere with it. Kind of going side to side more than he's going north and south. Oh. 15 gets through. Looked like he took a couple of steps, but no whistle was blown. Justin Hayes saves it, but then throws it away, trying to throw the pass back to Cam Meservey. 45-29. Bedford hasn't allowed more than 50 points in a game since this winning streak has started, and looks like they'll be able to say that after this game too, unless Keene goes on a streak to put up a whole bunch of points. Justin Hayes steals it. Meservey has it. Look, he had a couple of guys open, but didn't throw the pass. He's dribbling down. 5 is called for the push. Keene bench making some noise, thought it was a push by Meservey, but that's not the case. Meservey, but they shooting two shots as Keene already has 10 team free throws in this quarter. Cam makes the first.
Looks like we didn't see the foul before the foul there.
Tommy O'Rourke will be checking in.
As the entire Keene bench did as well.
Meservey makes both. O'Rourke coming in for Meservey.
Keene has a couple of good
Colby
three-point
Gendron
shooters.
coming in for Taylor Grande. So both Gendrons are in for Bedford. 24 Gardner and 25 Colby. Stolen by Tommy O'Rourke on the half-court pass. Over to Josh Kohler. Down, tries to get it to Colby Gendron, but the pass is deflected by Keene. Bedford ball, 16 seconds to go. Inbounds play. Gendron, Colby misses the layup. Tommy O'Rourke puts it up from the other side. 20-point lead. 9 seconds. Keene bench is yelling how much time is left so they know they can try to get off a shot. But will he? No, it's blocked. No basket. Shot was blocked before, and the next shot was late. This quarter was sponsored by Chabrick Roofing. Replacing your roof is easy when you let them do the work for you. Help support local business by using Chabrick Roofing for your home remodeling and roofing needs. Way to reach them is 603-714-7526. Call Rich and he'll help you out with any home remodeling or roofing needs that you have. That's the end of the third quarter. Score is 49-29, 20-point lead for the Bedford Bulldogs. Crowd making some noise. We'll be back for the fourth quarter in a minute. Okay, we're back for the fourth quarter. The crowd's getting what they asked for. They wanted Andrew Gilson in the game, the only senior that hadn't played so far, and Andrew is now in there, number 23. Man-to-man, that's Andrew covering the guy with the ball. 20-point lead, fourth quarter with Bedford. Justin Hayes almost had the steal. Again, reaches but doesn't get it. 22 trying to drive. Goes out to 5 for a 3. Way off. Rebounded by Gardner Gendron, who steals it away and gives it to Justin Hayes, who tries to dribble through 2 guys and gets it stolen. In, they miss the layup. They miss another layup, Keene does. Bedford's playing around with it. Finally gets it. Gardner Gendron over to Tommy O'Rourke to Justin Hayes. Justin gets it down to Andrew. Andrew Gilson puts it up and in. Basket by Gilson. The crowd goes nuts. Finally, we get some life from the crowd at the Bedford senior night game.
Where's he been all year, John?
Andrew has been playing with these guys for a long, long time. He's a good personal friend of my oldest sons.
He got this place going.
Justin,
a steal.
Justin Hayes steals it. He goes in for a layup, and he makes it.
Sure is nice to hear all that support, huh?
Yeah. 3 by Keene. Out of bounds off of Keene, Bedford ball.
I want to see him score again, John.
He might. Bedford running their man-to-man offense, so O'Rourke's got it. Under to Gilson again. Is he going to make another move? No, he passes it off to Gardner Gendron, who's off on his shot. Ball is off of Keene, and it stays Bedford ball. 53-29, 24-point lead for the Bulldogs. Inbounds to Colby Gendron. Drives, misses the layup. A lot of layups being missed by both teams this game.
Well, Colby's he's a freshman, but he's got that aggressive move, and if he gets that to go down, he's going to be unstoppable.
Traveling. He's a good
Given
outside shooter, and if he gets that inside game, be able to go inside, outside, he'll be someone the Division I basketball teams will have to contend with for 3 more years.
It appears to me he might even be taller than his older brother.
He is. He is. Andrew Gilson had the ball on the side there. Colby drives down the lane.
And that's how it's got to fall.
Basket's good by Colby. He'll be going to the line for 1.
Got that one to fall.
Yep. Right hand on the left side, but it worked.
Dribbles. I didn't
Dribbles.
say it was pretty.
Puts it up, misses the free throw. Keene coming down. Bedford's not getting back. 3-on-1. Another layup being missed by
again.
Blackbirds. Ball will stay with Keene.
The Keene center could just having difficulty making those shots
Fouls on
all
Colby
night.
Gendron. Keene's missed a ton of layups. Bedford's missed some layups. Andrew Gilson deflects the pass out of bounds. .550 to go. 2 was fouled out as he set an illegal pick down low. Little confusion, but
Looked like 2 was going to the bench.
he was. He fouled out, but they bent the clock. The scorekeeper didn't have the right foul called in the books,
like
and now they know he's a foul, so he's not fouled out.
Now it's official.
Okay.
Now Keene's got 3 eligible bench players.
Yeah. Traveling called on Justin Hayes. Turnovers everywhere. Just not a well-played game. You know, it's hard to play well when the other team's not playing well, and right now neither team's playing well. Man-to-man by Bedford. Gilson covering 22. He had it on his hip and took a step, but no call was made. 5's trying to dribble. Bedford's trying to steal it. They don't get it. 22 driving. Flips it over the backboard. Bedford basketball. I've seen him.
Nice move, but I don't know where he was aiming that.
Gilson now has it. Dribbling, breaking the press. Gets tripped a little bit, throws it into
nice pass.
Gardner Gendron for the bucket.
And that brings the crowd to life here.
Anything Gilson do in this game will bring the crowd up. Justin Hayes grabs the rebound. Colby Gendron has the driver shot. Gilson playing the D. 30-point lead. Unfortunately, still over 4 minutes to play. Pass is made on the drive, but Justin Hayes steals it, saves it, over to Gilson. Gilson to Hayes driving. Over to Tommy O'Rourke, who gets fouled trying to put up the layup.
One might think that given the score, they might let that slide. Not the case.
Nick Barnard will be checking in for Tommy O'Rourke. We haven't seen Nick in a game in a long time. Tommy makes the free throw, comes out of the game.
Given the 30-point lead, may be wise to let some of these starters have a seat for the playoffs.
Yeah. Andrew Gilson with the steal. Over to Gendron. Gendron puts it up, dunks it. Colby Gendron with the dunk. And the place goes nuts. Nice pass by Gilson. Foul on Keene, number 22, illegal block. And the ball comes back over to Bedford. Game's getting a little bit out of control here. Going to the line is Gilson, I think. No, player control, so there is no free throws. Colby Gendron to Gardner Gendron. Gardner driving. Back out to Justin Hayes. To Colby. He tries to drive. 32 gets called for the hold. Colby will be going to the line. Still 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go in this. I don't know what to call it.
They got Tousley seems to be in foul trouble for Keene on that last play.
Matt Glassman will be checking in for Bedford. Colby misses the free throw. Justin Hayes comes out, so Bedford's got all substitutes in now.
Yeah, looks like there's another freshman in there for Bedford. Glassman.
Yeah. Comes Keene the other way. 32 goes through. Gets tripped by Gilson, and Keene will be going to the free throw line for two. Trying to get its first points of the fourth quarter. Mike Vale is checking in for Bedford. Keene made the first but missed the second. 32 gets his own rebound off of the free throw. Not sure this is the type of game Coach Fitzpatrick wanted before he gets into the playoffs. Have to wipe this one clean from everybody's mind because it's not the way you want to go in. But it is what it is. Deep three made by 25 for Keene. Spencer Feng.
Well,
Glassman bringing it up. Yes,
if
sir.
anything good can come from this is you give your bench a little bit of action, get them warmed up.
Yeah, true. Glassman driving over to Gilson. Gilson puts it up and in. The crowd goes nuts again. Anything Gilson does tonight will be recognized ferociously by the crowd. Stolen by Bedford. Under 3 minutes finally. .1 lead.
And just from the crowd noise, this game should be downloaded a few times tonight by this crowd.
I don't know about that. To see what? Barnard trying to drive. Foul, going to the line. 2:20 to go.
Well, they want to see the show put on by Gilson again.
Ah. Barnard, a little short on the free throw. Makes the second. Deep three. Like 25 again. That's deeper than the one he just made a little while ago.
And a steal by 32.
Ball gets stolen. Layup made by Keene, and Michael Valis fouled the Keene player, Nathan Rickerson, and he'll be going to line for the conventional three-point play if he can make the free throw. And he does. .65-39. Glassman dribbling around. Barnard now has it. He's left hand, right hand, goes across, picks it up, goes back door.
Travel
called on.
This freshman Glassman's a pretty good ball handler.
Oh yeah, very good ball handler. He used to play for me in a prior life, years ago. Blackbirds scoring some trash baskets at the end here. Got up to 41. Bedford hasn't scored in a few minutes. Foul on Bedford. Ball going the other way. Fouls on Barnard. Checking in now for Bedford is Braden Marino, and he came in for Andrew Gilson. This last senior's now checked out of the game.
Gilson got a standing ovation there as he sat on the bench.
Pseudo standing. Few got up. 25 again for a three. Misses this time. Ball goes to Bedford. 45 seconds. But once was a 30-point lead is down to 24. Barnard looking to put it up, gets it blocked. Passes over to Valis, who makes the layup. Big basket by Valis. And everybody's cheering for that one. That may be his first basket of the year. Ball's hit out of bounds by Bedford. And the last 18 seconds, thankfully, are upon us. Stolen, but no, jump ball. Possession, Bedford.
Good defense there by Moreno.
Yeah, Braden did a good job there.
And they're going to give these seniors another crack at a shot here with.
Yeah, they'll have one more game.
10 seconds remaining here.
Valis to Moreno, a little short. Keene's got the rebound, 1 second, game's over. Deep shot didn't go in. Final score, finally. Bedford, 67. Blackbirds from Keene, 41. Bedford finishes 11-7, 10 straight wins to finish in 7th place in Division I. Unfortunately for the Blackbirds from Keene, they go winless for the year and we'll have to regroup for next year. Final thoughts, Rich?
Well, let's hope to see some good basketball next week with the Bulldogs making the playoffs.
Yeah, hopefully we will. Game will be Tuesday night. I think it's 7 o'clock here at the Bedford Bulldogs gym. Final score once again in the finale for the regular season for Bedford. The Bulldogs 67, Keene 41. This quarter was sponsored by Apple Therapy. And the production was made by CastleHill Media Productions for all your athletic and recruiting video needs. Call CastleHill Media at 603-289-4615. We'll see you on Tuesday night for the first playoff game here at Bedford. Have a good weekend, everybody. John Mokas signing off for Rich Chabrick and myself.